that 1 lakh invested will become 17 lakh 44,940. There is a very simple rule which is known as the 50-30-20 rule. 7% return, that too tax free. Hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you to another episode of Master Your Money. As a normal Indian, I think everyone looks at our child's needs before our needs. So first things first, as a parent, what comes to my mind is, have I planned for my child's higher education? Have I planned for my child's marriage? I don't know after 15 years or 20 years will he really marry or not, but still, as a parent, I'm going to plan for that, no doubt about it. Third, I also have to ensure that if I have a house, whether my son will have his own house or not, or for that matter, even if I'm staying in a rented house right now, do I have a proper house wherein I'll be able to accommodate my family plus his family? So all these things are not doable in a span of 1 or 2 years. It requires disciplined planning for a long term. So all these are your long-term goals. Whenever you are making any investment, step number 1 is define your goal, and step number 2 is to invest your money. Many people ask me, Rachana, today I have 20 lakh rupees. What shall I do? First question is, what is your goal? What do you want to do with that? Is there any reason why you want to invest that 20 lakh? Because based on your goal, your investment strategy is to be decided. I'll give you a simple example. Does this happen that you sit in an auto and you say, Bhaiya chalo? The auto driver asks you that, where do you want to go? तो देख लेंगे ना बाद में, पहले चलो तो सही. Does this happen? No. You know your goal, you know your destination, and based on that, the driver decides the route. Correct? Same thing is the case with financial planning. You have to decide your goal, you have to decide your destination, and based on that, you decide your investment journey. So today, we are going to talk about a case. If you are going to plan for your child's education, how do you do that? We have a bunch of online calculators as well. So let's take a simple example for this. Let's take the example of my kid. And after 15 years, roughly, he will need quite a bit of money for his higher education. So we'll plan for the most expensive courses. So assume that he wants to become a doctor. So today itself, if my child is planning to go for a medical entrance or something like that, today only the cost of education will run up to 40 lakh rupees. Okay, but today it is 40 lakh rupees. Step number 1 is estimating after 15 years, what will be the amount of that course. Okay, so for that, what is the simple term which comes into picture? That is inflation, mehengai, right? So let's take this example. Assume today the cost of education is 40 lakhs. After how many years do I need it? After 15 years I'm going to need that. What is the inflation rate? Inflation rate is going to be 4%. That's just an assumption. Okay. With all these data points, after 15 years, my dream amount of education, my dream amount means ideally this amount will be 72 lakhs 3,774. How did you calculate this? It's simple. Possibility number 1, you can use Excel, you can use the FV formula, future value formula, okay? Or possibility number 2, you have also online calculators for this, okay? So 72 lakh 3,774 is going to be the amount that I require after 15 years. I'm assuming that today I have no saving at all. And the question is that, how do I make a provision for this? In a disciplined way, can I invest an X amount every month so that after 15 years, I'll have that amount ready with me? So with the help of online calculators, you can understand that the monthly saving that I would require, SIP that I would require, would be of 14,377 rupees if I take 12% as a return on my investment. Okay, now you'll ask me a few questions that, ma'am, if the expected return is 10%, then what? If the number of years to achieve this goal is not 15, it is only 10, then what? There could be multiple scenarios. So I have actually covered all these multiple scenarios through a module which I've hosted on my website rachanaranade.com. So if you want, you can go and check out that module and get a better understanding of all these ifs and buts in a specific case study. So if you again invest through an SIP 14,377 every month, your total amount invested will be 25,87,860 and the growth amount will be 46,15,914 rupees. With this, you'll be able to achieve your child's education target in the most disciplined manner.